Hi guys, I'm making this video because there's only been one other guy that's actually customized these reflectors from a 2018 Subaru Crosstrek. It's in the back bumper. Is this reflective thing. One on each side. How you get them out, in the back here, there's a push pin that goes right in here. Pop that out and you squeeze these two and it will pop right out of the bumper now. But if you look back here, it looks like it almost has a spot that you cut out for a light socket. Now I'm not sure which size light socket it fits. I looked on Amazon and I guessed, and I got 3157 bulb socket, which was actually bigger than it's supposed to be. See if I can get it out here. There you go. So this is 3157. Looks like it. Compare it kind of. It's got three tabs, but it's bigger than that. So you just take a fancy Dremel tool, got a grinder wheel. Might have to use one of those a little bit, and you just Dremel it out. It doesn't look the greatest, but it fits really snug. And then once you get it actual light in there, it'll look like that. You still got the top two rows there that there's no light in, but it's better to have something in there rather than a waste of a reflector. So I'll show you once I get it on the car. But I'm gonna have mine. I got the 3-wire ones for the 3157s. One will be a brake, one will be a turn signal. So it'll go just with my brake lights. So it should look pretty cool, I think. The other idea I had originally was to get one of those recessed kind of bright LED, I don't know what you call it. It's not really a fog light, but it's just a recessed one, so I could cut a hole, set it in there, it'd be nice and flat. But as you look here, there's a shelf here, so there isn't a lot of room. And all the ones I found were too wide, which means then I gotta cut this whole piece here out, and that's where it mounts. These two tabs hold it into the bumper. So I nixed that idea until I figure something else out. But put the light in this one, and maybe I could always find like seen some LED strips you could just stick on that were bright for the hook to the reverse lights. But all right, once I get in the car, I'll show you. Bolts off the tail light. Pull it straight out because it's got these little indent deal here and these clips, so you don't pull straight out so you don't break it. It'll come off. Just disconnect the little push button here and slide off. This is where I hooked mine. So I have, let's see, I'll leave this one here with the pink wire. It's going to be the brake, positive. All the black wires here are all negative, so you can just tap into any black one. And then the tail light is this little green one here. So that one, maybe I got that backwards. One or the other. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the tail light. So I got these little T-clip things where you just snap them on so you don't have to cut the wires. They're not permanent, but I mean, they work good and they have good connection. And you just take these little spade connectors and it'll just go right on there. So in case I ever have to remove the tail light, I can just disconnect it without having to cut all the wires. So again, parking light I believe, ground, the black one. Pink one is going to be the brake light. So I'll just connect those. I made a wire harness out of my leftover fog light wire harness. Just 3 wires, tape them together. Crimp these connectors on. Got some, whatever you call this stuff, from O'Reilly's. wire conduit. It's like $4. 3/8 I used. And then what we're gonna do is you're just gonna fish it down that hole there, and it will come out right here. So I'll show you when I get done. I soldered these connections because it's gonna be down at the bottom of the bumper and the elements and stuff, and I also have heat shrink. I'm gonna heat shrink over it. But so of course you can use multiple bulbs in this socket. I bought it for, I think original video I said $31.57. It's actually $30.57 because it has 2 filaments in there. One is for the tail light and one's for brake light. So the brake one is brighter, of course. And on this one, I wired the black one on the socket, which is ground, to of course the black wire to the tail light. And I think I got this one backwards compared to the other one, but this one I got I think blue is the brake, pink is the running light. I tested it before I soldered them, that's how I figured I had them backwards. But you want it so the bright filament when you push the brakes, and the dull filament when you have it just regular lights on. So I'm gonna tape these up and then I'll show you what it looks like after. There's just the running lights on, so they're not as bright, of course, because when you push the brakes it gets brighter. Now, some of you may ask, why doesn't the whole thing light up? Well, this hat in the middle here, there's a shelf inside, and this whole part is pretty much contained. Like, you can't get anything in there unless you take the lens off and cut it. So only the bottom half lights up. I may get one of those LED strips here and hook it to the reverse lights. This is just kind of not used, but all right. This is my car. I got the orange Crosstrek. It's kind of dirty. Got the weather tags. Hoping there's a bunch of snow this year. Of course, I got the same wheels everyone gets. The Method race wheels. The 235s. The only thing I can't get is I'm gonna have to trim right here, this corner. So you can't really see it, but it's wearing. But when I turn once in a while, so I'm gonna cut that. I zip tied the front fenders farther ahead. And on the back, I cannot get the mud flap to clear the tire. It's just too close when I turn. So I got the back ones on, the rock blocks, but I don't know how you guys got them on the front without them rubbing. They're like tearing off, so I gotta figure something out. And then I got the hello lights on the front with the SSD bar. Badge overlays. So hopefully you guys like that. I'm in Minneapolis. Say hi if you're around. I work downtown. I'm a cop. So got this cool decals. Wish I would have got silver because the black is hard to see. But, all right, guys. Let me know what you think.